Talk your a podcast where we don't give no you, and you. Oh, and did I say you? Yeah, you too. Now, let's talk about it.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Big Slick, and welcome to Talk Your Shit. As always, we got another great episode for you today. But first, I want to give a shout out to my listeners. Whether you at work, at home, in your car, all the truck drivers on the road, I appreciate you tuning in. Yo, you already know what I'm going to do. I got a letter in, and what I'm going to do is give you my honest, unfiltered, raw, uncut opinion about it because that's what I do, man. Yo, let's check it out. See what we got. I feel like I'm underpaid. How do I ask for a raise? Let's get right into it, man. It's going to be a good one. How do I ask for a raise? All right, so check it out. First, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do the shit. What I do is go straight to the boss's office, tell him to give me some motherfucking money, or I'm going to slap the shit out of you, man. You already know what I'm going to say. But look, check it out, man. A lot of people got this question and like, yo, how do I get a raise from my job? Because a lot of people don't know how to approach this. The first thing you got to do is this. First, make sure your shit is straight. So if you calling out every motherfucking weekend, don't expect to get a raise, bro. If you running around slapping the shit out of people, don't expect to get a raise, bro. And I'm not talking about an annual raise. You know what I'm saying? You saying a raise, you must be want some type of promotion or raise in between that annual raise, right? So this is a couple of things to do. Like I said, first, don't call out every weekend. Second, don't be a disgruntled employee. Because first of all, if you disgruntled, you ain't gonna get no money, right? Another thing is don't go around scaring management, directors, and shit like that. I had to learn this because I had everybody shook night of me, but you can't do that because what happens is that if they scared of you, they ain't gonna give you no more money. So if they scared of you and you're a good worker, they'll keep you. They'll keep you around. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of workers like that they nervous about. They even get new hires and tell them, yo, don't go around that person with, shit like that. But if you're a good worker, they'll keep you, but they ain't gonna give you that money. So that's another thing. You can't have everybody scared of you on the job, especially the bosses. You can't have the bosses nervous of you like that because they ain't gonna give you no bread. Now, them being scared of you and respecting you is two different things. Now, respect, you gotta be respected on your job, or you really ain't gonna get no money. So you gotta be respected. Can't be calling out all day. You can't have everybody shug night or you scared to death. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't gonna get no money. So this is what you should do. First of all, before you even talk to the boss about this shit, plan this shit out. Have some bullet points, have some topics to discuss. Why do you deserve a raise in the middle of the year? What are you doing that's exceptional on your job? You know what I'm saying? Are you working circles around the rest of the people that's doing the same job like you doing? Are the people around you that's getting paid the same amount or doing the same job is not showing up to work? They're not reliable. You're the only reliable person there, right? Stuff like this is how you get the money. But when you're speaking to the boss, first thing you need to do is talk about what you're doing good. So don't go in there talking about what other people is not doing, because then you seem like a disgruntled employee. So you need to go in there and big yourself up and not down other people. That's another thing you need to do when you're asking for more money. Keep it about you, about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? How you excel at your job. If you finding different ways or easier ways to do the job that's more efficient, make sure you bring that up. You know what I'm saying? In this conversation when you're trying to get more bread. Another key takeaway, another key thing you definitely need to do is this. So when you go in there asking for bread, don't say you want a raise. A lot of people say, I want a raise. That say you need a raise. You need a raise. Wants and needs is two different things. We need to breathe every day. We need air. You need oxygen, right? So that's the way you approach it. I need a raise. This ain't even fucking optional right now. This is what I need to survive. So go in and use these words, man. Say you need a raise. And then you go for, you know what I'm saying, what you need. Another thing is Don't tell them the exact number you want, because a lot of times they're going to try to work their way down from what you're talking about. So always go above what you're asking for. Always go above what you're asking for so you can get what you want. So if you go above it and they give you that, oh, you really good, right? If you go above it and they bring it down some, you still going to hit your mark, or you still might be above your mark. So always shoot for more money than what you actually need, right? Always do that. And then go from there. And then if you don't get the raise that you need, start looking for another job, because obviously they don't respect you there. So just keep it moving and go work somewhere else. Don't stay there if you're not getting the money you deserve. A lot of people get trapped in these jobs and think they need to be there forever. Man, change that shit up. Go somewhere else and make some more money. Get the money that you need and deserve and where you're valued at, instead of just working at a place that don't even care about you. But that's the way you get the bread, man. That's just the way you get the bread. You know what I'm saying? Tell them this is what you need. Go from there. Don't talk about other employees, other staff members when you in there. Don't go in there and go, yo, man, Gary always call out, but I'm always here. I'm always covering shifts. No, what you need to say is, yo, I'm in here. I'm very reliable. You don't got to talk about how somebody else is unreliable. Just say, yo, I'm very reliable. Anything y'all need me to do, I do it for you. You can't really say something about coming to work. It's your job to show up to work. So you can't use that really as a bullet point. Just say that you're reliable, because showing up is what you're supposed to do anyway. A lot of people want credit for showing up to work. That's what the fuck you work for. You show up and get paid. So that's a gimme. Showing up to work is a gimme. But saying you reliable is the same way as saying, yo, I show up all the time and these motherfuckers don't. You know what I mean? So this is a couple of ways, the way you can get this raise. And if they don't give it to you, man, keep it moving and fuck that job. And on the way out, don't give them a 2 weeks fucking notice, because you don't care about coming back, right? And if you want to, you know what I'll do. Slap the shit out of them. You already know what it is, man. This is Big Slick. And it's been another great episode of Talk Your Shit. Now, check this out, man. If you want to be a part of the show, you know what to do. Send your email into talkyourshitdaily@gmail.com. That's talkyourshitdaily@gmail.com. Or we can keep it real simple, man. You can put it down in the comments and let me know what you want me to discuss, and it might make it to the next show. You already know what it is. It's Big Slick, and I'm out. Peace.